So, and this organization stuff, like organizing your classroom, make sure things are so structured, it almost sounds like it's for middle schoolers, for the kids to keep up, but also for you to keep up. Do you think you could still be in your type B ways and have a successful work-life balance?
I think as type B people have to adjust a little bit because if you're working with kids, they can smell fear.
Yeah.
You have to make sure like you've got it all together because if they need consistency, they need to know what's coming next. They need to know what they're doing and how it's going to happen, how we're going to get from point A to point B, because without it, that's whenever you get the chaos. That's when you get a million questions. You're like, all right, cool. So this is what we're doing. All right, go. And then you have 10 kids at your desk, like, whoa. And it's like a little Q&A session with the thing I just explained. So I think with type B, like you're going to have to find those strategies that work for you. Like obviously you can't do a complete personality flip.
Exactly.
Because if you're not teaching as yourself, then that's no fun. I bring my weird, goofy, just hot mess of a self into the classroom, and kids connect to that because they're a hot mess. And we both don't have the same attention span. And I think that's what works is that I try to understand where they're coming from, or like I know what it was like, and being able to connect with them like that. And so I know that if I'm that kid that was, okay, so wait, what are we doing? Like I have my directions. I have them up on the board, or they're on a printout, or they're on like a pretty like neon yellow laminated sheet in the whatever bucket labeled with a laminated neon sticker. Like I have it so like you literally can't miss it. Or I'm like, if we're doing notes there, I also have like an online, like we have a 6th grade website. So I'm like, the notes that I have up here, if you're one of those kids that's very type A, it needs to have every single little thing that's on the slide. I mean, everything. And I do guided notes just to try and eliminate that every little thing. And I have like little fill in the blank notes to help them de-stress a little bit. Because I'm also thinking of those type A friends like Miss Sullivan who want to have every single little thing on the board and want to do it in their pens and want to do it over here and do the little diagrams. And so I have things like guided notes where almost all of it's written for them. They're just filling in the blanks so that I know they're still keeping up with me. So they're focused more on, okay, they got the little things filled in. And I'm like, cool, now I want you to listen to me. I'll actually explain this to you and we can talk through it and I'll answer questions. And so that's me thinking about the whole other side of things, those kids who need all the extra things and want all the things. And so just kind of being ready for a little bit of both. And so, and also I'm covering my bases so that I have, if parents want help at home, they know how their kids are. They barely took their notes. They don't even know what's going on. So I also have them online, and parents, like I have that link to the website and all my emails. So like it's in my little signature. So I'm like, you can't miss it, or everything. I'm like, it's on the 6th grade website. It's on the 6th grade website. All my presentations are there, all the rubrics for the projects, all the things, even extra help. It's all there. So just make sure that I'm supporting them in any way they can, no matter what kind of learner, type B, personality, whatever kind of person they are.
Now that you've kind of figured this stuff out about yourself, about, kind of leaving some of the type B personalities and being more planning and things like that, do you think your teaching life is improved?
Oh, I definitely think so. I think once I've kind of made that commitment to myself, I'm like, okay, on these days, the days I'm going to stay back, get my work done. And then these days I know I have other things, so I can just go home and I can relax. And I think that's given me so much peace of mind. Other times I was going home and all I was thinking about all the papers I have to grade, and you just sit there in your room.
You probably never felt like you were done.
No, and it like even over the summer, like I could be planning, I could be doing this, I should be doing this, and it's just created more and more stress, more than it would have been if I would have just done it.